Hello guys, welcome once again. In the last video, I have shown you how to create a local database using your Visual Studio, and I have also shown you how to connect your local database with your C# Windows form application. Until now, we have this form and we have table and we have text field to edit. In this video, I will show you how to write a code to save, edit, and remove your data from the database. So you can say that this is the same functionality which you can do it from here, but if you go to the code here, it hasn't generated much code for editing or removing the database. Okay, so I will show you what code you need to write in order to remove or add new data or edit the data. So let's get started. I will take three buttons here: 1, 2, and 3, and I will change the text of these button. First is add new, second is save, for example, and third is remove. Okay, now we will write the code for this button click event. But if you have noticed last time, when we have dragged and dropped this data grid view from our data source, and we have drag and drop this data default data here, it has generated some code here also. So it has generated employee dataset 1, employee info binding source, employee info table adapter, table adapter manager, and employee info binding navigator. So in your code also you will be able to see these things according to the name of the database and according to the name of your table. So just remember this, we are going to use this in our code. Now just select your add new button and double click it, and here we will write this dot binding, not binding but employee info binding. So employee info binding source dot add new. Okay, this should be dot add new. So this will add a new data to your database. And second, we will write the code for saving or editing the saved data, saving this edited data. I'm sorry. So here we will write this dot validate, and in the next line we will write this dot binding source, which is employee info binding source. So I will write employee info binding source dot end edit. Okay, and once you have edited your data, you need to update it into the table also, right? So write this dot table adapter manager dot update all, and in the bracket we will pass the data set. So we will write this dot employee dataset 1. Okay, so this is for saving the edited data. Now the code for removing the data, just select your remove button and double click it, and here we write this dot employee info binding source once again dot remove current. Okay, to remove the current data. So this is the code for adding and editing the saving the edited data and the removing your data. So let's try and run the program. And till now we have two employees. Let's add one more employee. Don't forget to select this row, last row. Otherwise, if you select this, it will edit your data in this row. So I select this last, and I will add a new data. Okay, so I will say, first of all, add new, and here I will say this is employee ID 3, name is Patrick, surname is something, and age is 40, and is he married? Yes. And I will say add new, and if you see, he has added a new item, but he has edited the last data which I have selected. So this time, when you want to add a new data, just click here, add new, and then add your new data, some name, surname, and age. This time he is not married, and I will say save. And now this time he has added into the new row, right? Some more employee 5, some name, some surname, and age, and he is married, and say add new. Okay, now for example, I want to edit the data of this employee, so I will select this one, and I will say this name should be something else. This should be some new name and some new surname, and age is also different, and I will say, and this time let's click he is married, and I will save the data, and now data is edited here, you can see here. And if you want to remove some data, just select this cell for removing the data and say remove, and your data is removed from here. Okay, so you have added, you have written the code for adding new data and saving the edited data and removing your data. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and bye for now.